Good morning. This is encouragement and motivation from my heart. And today we're going to be talking about the art of transition. Now, most of you know that over the last year, my life has been in complete transition. I'm talking from job to home to state to family. It's been a complete transition. I went from a job to where I was teaching for the last 3 years and doing part-time military to now I am in a job doing full-time military, and I don't get to spend every single day with precious kids and amazing staff members. Now, don't get me wrong, the individuals at my work are amazing. It's just a total different transition, different mindset, different processes, and my family is separated right now because my husband is still at our last state trying to move our stuff and get our house sold and that, and his job is still there. And we're also living with some friends who kindly opened up their house to us so that way we can get on our feet and we can find a house and our kids could go to a good school. So, huge transition, and it's taken on a lot of stress, a lot of uncomfortable situations. But when I started thinking about transition and I looked up the definition of it, it's in a noun form, which is a person, place, or thing. It's known as the process or period of changing from one state or condition to another. And then in a verb form, it's to undergo or cause to undergo a process or period of transition. And the most common example that I can even think of it's beautiful is when a caterpillar turns into a butterfly. So a caterpillar, if you can just imagine inching along a tree, it's going slow, it looks different, the form of it looks different. And then over time, when it's the right timing, it forms a cocoon around itself, like a protective measure around itself. Even the cocoon looks different. It looks definitely uncomfortable. And then after a certain period of time, it goes through a state or a transition, and out comes this most amazing, beautiful butterfly with different artwork on it, and each butterfly is so different. And I have friends who are so afraid of butterflies, and I have no clue why. But the butterfly, it takes a different form. But if you think about it, it can go farther than what it could as a caterpillar, and it can get there quicker than what it could as a caterpillar. So why am I using a butterfly as a metaphor? Because in your life, just like in my life, there may be some kind of transition going on, whether in your job, in your home, in family, or just any part of your life. There could be some kind of transition going on. So I want to encourage you today that although your transition may be uncomfortable, it may feel like it's not the right timing, you're scared of the unknown of what's to come, because you guys, when I transitioned from my last job to this job, I didn't know what I was doing, what I was going to do if I wasn't teaching. And it took a lot of trust and faith in God, and I was bold and courageous enough and just applied for a job, and here I am. So you got to trust and know that although it may look different, that when you go through the transition and when you come out on the other side, it's going to be beautiful, it's going to look different, it's going to have amazing artwork on its life, and you're going to be able to get to where God wants you to go quicker and faster. So embrace the uncomfortable, embrace the unknown, embrace the difficult and hard transition. I hope this encourages you today. And if you know somebody who's in a state of transition, whether it's a child or whether it's an adult, share this with them. Encourage them today that their transition may be uncomfortable and it may be unknown, but on the other side, they're going to come out a beautiful piece of artwork, and they're going to be able to get to where God wants them to go quicker and faster on the other side of that transition. I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing day. This is encouragement and motivation from my heart.